are here in the Culp Valley, a couple thousand feet above Borrego Valley, and we are sitting here in a coyote melon patch. These things are really incredible. They can be used for food, medicine, to make soap. Check this out. This is what the inside looks like. Very, very similar to a pumpkin and similar texture as well. Absolutely incredible.
Culp Valley Cultural Preserve sits just off of Highway 22 in the mountains above Borrego Valley. For thousands of years, the area was an important seasonal stop for Cahuilla Indians, who by the early 20th century have been driven off their land by relocation and acculturation.
So this area here in Culp Valley is surrounded by a number of natural springs that flow year-round, and as a result of that, this place was used for centuries as a village site. And after that, the cattlemen came here and grazed their cattle. Once a great campsite, always a great campsite. So we're gonna go up to that spot right there, which is kind of like a natural cave overlooking the valley, and definitely intrigues me to take a look at what's up there. And I also see kind of these natural pathways. I don't know if these are from the cattle or other hikers, but if you already see a trail, that's a pretty good sign that you know, it's leading somewhere. So we're here at this rock formation. Let's take a look around.
As we came to find out, this area has an exceptionally large number of rock shelter dwellings.
Pretty sweet. Check out that view. Woo-wee. You can tell this spot was definitely used by people in the ancient times. Check out that fire blackened ceiling. Oh, wow. Really neat. You can get a better view here of that same fire blackened wall back there. I do not see any pictographs there, but there was definitely people who lived here and used that area right there as a way to keep warm under that low overhang. Really neat. Check it out. We found our first Mortero of the adventure here, so we know for sure that there were people living amongst these rocks, this rock particularly right here. So I'm gonna head up to that rock right there with that interesting overhang. La! Oh, that is really, that plant like really doesn't want me to go up there. Fart. Wow. Oh, I was really stuck on there. Definitely a trail here leading up to this spot. Almost at the cave. Here's the cave. You can see how people have had fires here. It's very old fires because there's not clearly new sludge in the back there. Up here, there's been fire. What a great overhang. Let's take a look at the view back across the valley. No obvious Mortero holes. I mean, this place has all been covered up by brush, but there is one tiny little kind of like arrowhead sharpening hole there. We'll keep looking around. Check out that red-tailed hawk way up there. I don't know if you can see that. Where is it? Oh, maybe once it hits the light. Here we have a really old, I don't know what that is. I would say it looks like an aerosol can, but I doubt the cattlemen of the days of old were using aerosol. Maybe beer. Maybe our viewers know what kind of top that is, and therefore what kind of can this is. Bushwhacking here, we found this trail, and then we found this over here, and I think this is the old Paroli homestead.
The Parolis were a pioneering cattle ranching family that came out to this area in the early 20th century and would drive cattle between the valley floor in winter and the mountain pastures in summer. One of the Paroli daughters, Lavina, lived here in the 1920s, but because of overgrazing, the area is now a memorial to a fading past.
There must be a spring, maybe right in there, somewhere back in there. These grasses here that you see growing are really unusual for the desert. You just never see that unless you're near some kind of a spring, which we are, because you'll notice, look at all the dried grasses that die out during the winter time. So we have reached the Paroli spring, and probably a spring used by the Cahuilla people who lived here many centuries ago. You can see the water. I don't know if you can see it too good on this camera, but definitely you see the reflection there. And you can see the pipe that they use probably to pipe the water down to their home. This is lying directly on some kind of an earthquake fault that allows the water to come up out of the ground and be used by the animals, plants, and humans alike. Let's check out this cattail down here. Let me show you how fluffy the insides are. Wow. That is really fluffy. You put enough of this together and you have a pillow. So we're back at the car. That was a completely unexpected adventure there. Really fun. Thanks for joining us on this episode of Artistic Off-Road. Hope to see you next time.